Hi guys, Steph here. Right, what do we have for you today? Well, for your viewing pleasure, today we have a pen that I found on my recent pen hunting travels. I think I found this one last weekend somewhere, can't remember where, but it's a lovely pen and obviously it deserves a review. Okay, now nice and simple. By looking at the box, I think a lot of you will recognize the pen manufacturer being Montblanc. And again, before I go into the video, don't sort of pull me up on my pronunciation. I'm a northern chap here in the UK, and obviously I have an accent. So whether it's Montblanc or Montblanc, don't leave me a comment saying, "Oh, you pronounce it like this." I'm sure there's people that pronounce it better than I will. And don't forget, people, up front again, don't forget to comment, leave a comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel as well, and you don't miss any videos. So let's have a look at the pen. So we open the case, and there we have it. We've got this lovely sort of like a felt material inside, white. You've got the Montblanc logo to the back of the box there, and inside here we've got the lovely Montblanc pen. Look at that, very nice indeed. Okay, so which pen is it? What we have for you here is the Montblanc Starwalker Platinum plated fountain pen. Okay, now some of you people, you know, the Montblanc collectors, will have seen these pens before. I think I showed you one quite a number of years ago. This one's obviously a little bit more up to date, but as I said, I believe the model number is the Montblanc. Is it a 08482? Okay, but either way, we're calling it the Montblanc Starwalker. As I say, platinum plated trim, which is self-explanatory. And you can see it's quite a long pen. The size of the pen from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, 140 millimeters capped. The barrel, you can see, sort of goes down in width, but around this particular area it's around 12 millimeters in diameter. Now, when I received this pen, when I purchased it, I checked it over internally. Now, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware, as far as I can see, the pen has never been inked. There's absolutely no sort of residue of any ink, etc. I think it's just been left in the case, and I found it as it is, totally uninked. Okay, so a great example. Now, the Starwalkers, first of all, well, let's go into the platinum plated sort of trim. You can see it's got this thread to the bottom of the barrel here, which we'll show in a moment. And then if we go up to the cap, you can see quite a thin sort of cap band there. And then we've got the very recognizable Montblanc clip, as you can see there. There's a sideways view, very recognizable by this sort of lovely sort of design, if you like, but once again in gorgeous condition. To the very top, to the band, it has the word Montblanc, as you can see there, running around the band. And then also just here, next to the clip, we've got the serial number as well. And then to the very top, excuse me, we've got this sort of like a perspex dome, and you'll see a little slither of white just to the top there, which is the white sort of snow-peaked logo to the top of the cap, to the finial. So there it is again. You can see a little slither, and then when we look to the top, you can see it clearly, as you can see there. So all in all, a very, very nice pen. Now, dating the pen, I've sort of found it a little bit difficult dating it. I think it's dated around about the year 2000, so maybe about 25 years old. And if it is 25 years old, as I said, because, you know, I don't believe it's been inked, so it's been sat in that box for all these years. So, yeah, you know, we'll try and find a new home for it. I'm sure somebody would enjoy this pen and would use it for many years to come. So the cap unscrews. So there we have it. Let's show you the pen. Sort of numerous different angles for you. I mean, the pen doesn't need any work doing to it. It's in, well, as far as I'm concerned, it's like ex-stock in, you know, brand new condition. Okay, so we'll put the cap down there. Let's first of all unscrew. Now, this particular pen, before I unscrew the barrel, if you look at the Montblanc sort of advertising of this particular pen, it's classed as a cartridge pen. Not a cartridge converter, but a cartridge fountain pen. Okay. Now, as far as I'm aware, I've actually read that some people say, you know, they've found a specific converter to fit this pen. But for all intents and purposes, for this particular video and what Montblanc themselves actually say, I'm just simply going to say it's a cartridge fountain pen. And when you actually unscrew the barrel, okay, like so, inside you'll see it's got this sort of dummy cartridge, and it says something about, yeah, I mean, use a Montblanc ink cartridge. So the pens actually come with these sort of a dummy cartridge inside, and then inside the pen itself it comes with a spare Montblanc cartridge. Okay, so we'll pop that inside. Now, I've actually looked at it. This one may have actually dried out. Okay, so as I say, we're going to find a new home with it for it. So what I'll do, I'll send a brand new royal blue ink cartridge with the pen, so the new owner can sort of install the new cartridge, and away they go. They can write to their heart's content. So let's screw that back on. There we go. Section wise, you can see it's got this, what I term as a sort of knurled section, you know, which, yeah, I think it's nice and comfortable to hold. It's got a slight step from the barrel to the section, which again, I don't feel it's a problem. And then if we take you to the nib, you can see it's got a Montblanc logo on the nib, and then further down it says Montblanc 14 karat 585. So it's a rhodium coated 14 karat gold nib, and it's a lovely nib. It's sort of slightly wrapped round. It's not a full wrap round nib. Okay, you can see the feed underneath. There's a sideways view. And there's the feed underneath. Now, quite an unusual feed. I mean, I've had these pens before, and the feeds were sort of, you know, a feed with fins. So this one's a more up-to-date feed, and it's correct for the pen, as you can see there. But rather unusual. Unusual. Okay, but there we have it. So you can see the knurling to the section. It's quite a long pen, so it's nice and comfortable to hold. But as I mentioned earlier, you've also got these threads here. Now, some of you will know I am not a fan of posting caps onto pens, but the thread here is actually designed specifically to post the cap to your pen there. And another nice touch, if you look, once you screw it on, you can see the clip aligns nicely with the nib itself. So now you've got an even longer pen to sort of write with, etc. Okay, so we'll unscrew that. As I say, I'm not a fan of posting caps, but it's designed to do that, so you know, the new owner can decide which way they use the pen. But all in all, a very nice example. Never been inked, in my opinion. It's ex-stock. So a lovely Montblanc Starwalker Platinum plated fountain pen from circa sort of around maybe mid to 2000s, in gorgeous condition, in this lovely classic black colour, and in superb like new condition. And as you saw earlier, comes with an original Montblanc box. So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. As I said earlier, you know what to do, leave a comment, etc, etc. But for now, I'm just going to say Slavo Ukraini from me in this gorgeous pen. Bye bye for now.